Shocking new findings from medical researchers and gastroenterologists reveal that even if you have a bowel movement every day, if you still have gas, bloating, and other digestive problems, then you most likely have hidden constipation syndrome.
A recent study reports that more than half of patients, 62%, have colons plugged up with layers of filthy, decayed, crusty fecal matter, even though over 80% had bowel movements every day without straining. Breakthrough study results from the prestigious Department of Organ Surgery and Gastroenterological Clinic in Elsinore, Denmark, revealed that millions of people unknowingly have these large fecal reservoirs, which back up your entire colon, anus, and rectum with solid feces. This causes bloating, abdominal pressure, diarrhea, and gastric discomfort. These layers of dried up, dirty fecal matter are the real cause to your digestive nightmares, and no synthetic laxative or enema can get this toxic, rotting mess out of you. Stay with me here for this short but critically important video presentation and find out what researchers did to end it and get rid of this fecal buildup once and for all. Colon autopsies show it. Colon studies prove it. Layers and layers of decayed fecal matter packed into your colon walls cause hidden constipation, gas, bloating, fatigue, abdominal pain, and even worse, health problems you never suspected were related. Frightening new reports show how this toxic mess, stored for years inside your colon, leaks out and poisons your cells and other organs. I've got an urgent warning for you. If you are experiencing any of the following: bowel movements less than 2 times a day, embarrassing gas or cramping, straining or having time to read while sitting on the toilet, relying on store-bought laxatives or stool softeners, poop that is hard, ball-shaped, stringy, covered in mucus or is yellowish or greenish, having to wipe more than once after going to the bathroom, a protruding stomach that feels heavy all the time, retaining water and bloating, a bowel that feels irritated all the time, feeling sick to your stomach after meals, feeling tired when you first wake up in the morning. If you are suffering from any of these symptoms, then it's vital that you clean out your colon now. Colon doctors and researchers now reveal that even if you have regular, daily bowel movements, you most likely have decades worth, often up to 10 to 12 pounds, of putrid, rotten waste matter build up on the inside of your colon, causing digestive problems. This toxic mess can seriously impact your health down the road. If you're thinking, that's not me, I have a bowel movement every day, then you'll be shocked to know an astonishing new study shocked medical researchers at the Department of Organ Surgery and Gastroenterological Clinic at the renowned Elsinore Hospital in Denmark. It shows that out of 251 men and women with various digestive issues, ranging in age from 26 to 89, a whopping 62% of the patients in this study had built up dirty fecal reservoirs in their right-sided colon and their rectums. And the real shocker was that over 80% of these people had defecated once normally every day without straining. Researchers were so stunned at their findings, they actually called the condition a new name: fully developed hidden constipation syndrome. Doctor notes state that when examining patients in the study, they could feel a fecal mass when examining patients, especially on the right side. This mass was verified using several medical techniques, including abdominal ultrasound, digital rectal exams, biochemical tests, and anorectoscopy without cleansing so that they could really see what was built up inside patient colons. To make doubly sure, doctors also used colon barium enemas to identify polyps or other pathology that could be mistaken as lumped fecal matter. It's hard to shock medical researchers, but these scientists were speechless. The real danger of hidden constipation syndrome, doctors warn, is that because people have daily bowel movements, neither patients nor their physicians ever suspect that symptoms like bloating, tenderness, diarrhea, or abdominal pain or smelly gas are related. Hidden constipation syndrome actually remains for years undetected. It's no wonder they say death begins in the colon. Alarming reports like these have convinced many doctors, without a doubt, that detoxifying and purifying your colon is more important than ever. Just look at how Danish researchers finally got rid of the problem. When doctors gave patients they diagnosed with hidden constipation syndrome a treatment that includes a high-quality soluble fiber called psyllium, they saw the patient's abdominal mass fall from 42% to 17%. Based on this research, a new formula has emerged with ingredients that can help detoxify and purify your colon. It's called internal 911. And it contains the same kind of soluble fiber source used to treat people successfully in the Danish study, along with 9 more ingredients that rid your colon of impurities and promote good bowel movement. In most cases, in just days or weeks. Stay with me here for this special quick video to discover how internal 911 will work for you. By the time we're done here today, you'll discover exactly how it will dramatically improve your life, and you'll learn how you can try internal 911 for yourself, absolutely risk-free. It's urgent you do try it because autopsies show colons swollen to twice their size, and most colons are plugged up with old, rotting waste material, becoming a nasty breeding ground for dangerous bacteria. Autopsy reports even show that the longer the waste stays in your colon, the more toxic it becomes. These poisonous toxins leak out of your colon through tiny blood vessels and poison the rest of your organs. Professor Arnold Ritt of Berlin, the father of colon autopsy research and colon health, first warned the world about the dangers of this toxic buildup in your colon in his famous book, The Definitive Cure of Chronic Constipation. Here's how the toxins take over. Believe it or not, your toilet is probably cleaner than your colon right now. If there's one thing to glean from our time together today, it's this. You'll never be truly healthy, you'll never have regular bowel movements, and you'll never have a flat stomach again until you clean out your colon. To understand why, it's critical that you first discover the simple, toxic flushing secret of healthy people. See and feel the internal 911 difference and get back to having regular bowel movements. What happens when food rots in your colon for months, years, and even decades? Your colon's main job is to squeeze water and nutrients out of your food as it's digested to keep your body hydrated and provide nourishment. When you don't drink enough water, the food inside your colon dries out too much and gets squeezed into tiny balls of fecal matter. Your colon packs it down so hard that these tiny balls become too hard to pass, and you become constipated. And when you do go, it's like trying to pass boulders, right? That's when your real trouble starts. Because when your colon becomes overloaded, that rotting fecal matter has to go somewhere. Bad things start to happen in your body, such as your bloodstream picks up toxins and poisons and dumps them into your other eliminative organs, such as your kidneys, skin, and lungs. And they work overtime trying to get rid of them. Your sweat and sebaceous glands overload, and so you perspire more. Your lungs take on some of the poison too, which gives you bad breath. Your stomach sticks out and you can't fit into your pants. Your body stores excess toxins in your fat cells and joints. Gradually, your tissues, glands, and organs suffer the consequences, impacting your overall health and well-being. The first thing you really need to purify your body and finally get regular, for real. Food goes through your large intestines and then leaves your small intestines as a semi-liquid mixture of undigested food, fiber, enzymes, and things your body can't use, which turn into waste. This mixture is called chyme. It's an interesting way to spell it, but it's pronounced chyme. And it's moved through your intestines by muscle contractions called peristalsis. Did you know it takes about 100 hours to digest a meal? That means your intestines hold about 8 meals at a time. The meal you eat today pushes out a meal you ate 7 days ago. Normal peristalsis happens only when you have enough thick, voluminous chyme to trigger your colon muscles to push the waste materials along towards your rectum and out your anus. Guess what makes your chyme build up enough volume to do this? Fiber. Yep. Fiber bulks up your chyme, giving it the volume it needs to push the on button of peristalsis and begin to move the food through and the waste out. But when you eat food that lacks fiber, over weeks, years, even decades, your volume of chyme drops dramatically. There's less and less volume in your intestines to stimulate the muscles, so your natural peristalsis motion that moves out the poop at a normal rate now slows down to a crawl. Now, working at a slow crawl, your colon struggles daily to keep on doing its job. It moves chyme through super slowly and only gets a little fecal matter out of your body at a time. That's because the longer your chyme stays in your colon, the more dried out and rock hard your poop gets. It's like a big truck getting stuck in the mud. It just sits there, unable to move backwards or forwards. By the time you strain and struggle and finally do have a bowel movement, you're actually evacuating a meal you ate that's really old, even weeks or months old. Even worse, these fecal rocks make your colon walls rigid, making your stomach stick out and stop your nutrients from being absorbed. The longer they stay in there, the more of this toxic mess leaks out into the rest of your body, making you feel weak, sluggish, and exhausted every morning. Now let's be clear here. When your colon gets to this backed up state, adding an apple or a bowl of bran cereal to your diet's not going to do the job. To detoxify and purify your colon and your whole body after years of neglect, you need to bring in the big guns. Internal 911 is the answer. People rely on the high-quality fiber blend in Internal 911 because it's designed specifically to get rid of this toxic fecal load. The psyllium and other fiber in Internal 911 does this by actually expanding in your colon to naturally bulk you up and gently stimulate your colon back into peristalsis action. A harsh stimulant laxative relieves constipation only temporarily, but Internal 911 also helps your colon walls get healthy so your natural peristalsis can start up again and keep on working. The simple, toxic flushing secret that finally cleans out the fecal waste buildup. Internal 911 is the scientifically formulated, total detoxifying and purifying remedy that really works the first time you take it. This breakthrough goes beyond synthetic, store-bought laxatives, fiber drinks, probiotics, and even drastic enemas to solve all kinds of annoying health problems, including constipation and other bathroom problems, smelly, embarrassing gas, a bowel that feels irritated all the time, stomach bloating and water retention, cramping, heartburn, bad breath, feeling sick from digestive discomfort, straining to pass a stool, and more. What's the difference between Internal 911 and other so-called colon cleanses? If you've ever read about colon cleanses, or even tried one, you know they can be very harsh. They clean you out all right, but it can be a nasty business. What's more, they aren't considered safe for long-term use. You do the cleanse for a few days or a week, but then you have to get off it. And you probably want to. And after the cleanse is over, hidden constipation syndrome returns. In other words, most colon cleanses aren't a permanent fix. They're a Band-Aid solution. Internal 911 is different. It's not harsh, and it's designed to be safe for long-term use. It's a cleanse for life, not just a week or two. When you get your first bottle of Internal 911, you'll see the pills are small. Most people only need 1 or 2 a day. But you can safely take up to 6 a day if that's what you need to get things moving. And after you've got yourself cleaned out, you can cut back to a maintenance dose that's right for you and stay on it for as long as you need. If you left food out on a table for a week, would you still eat it? How about a month? Or even years? Of course not. You know that food starts to decay and become dangerous after just hours of sitting out, but you may not realize it or even want to believe it. But this same thing is happening inside your colon every day. It can take about 100 hours to process a single meal, so your colon holds about 8 meals worth of food at a time, and every time a new meal goes in, you should be pushing one out from a few days ago. So if you eat 3 times a day, you should be having at least 1 bowel movement a day, and many colon health experts say that you should have 2 or 3, for example, 1 after every meal. If you're like most people, eating the standard American diet, it lacks high amounts of fiber and enough fluids. You've most likely got weeks, months, or even years worth of festering, decayed bits and lumps of food rotting in your colon right now. If you doubt that you have this problem, you'll want to check these 8 hidden and urgent signs of an overloaded, toxic colon. Passing hard stool infrequently or while straining is your first sign of a problem. Your colon is packed with layers of old, crusted fecal matter if your stool sinks quickly. Fast sinkers mean you're not getting enough fiber-rich foods such as vegetables, fruits, and whole grains, or drinking enough water. These stools are often dark because they've been sitting in your intestines for a prolonged time. It should drop in, then slowly descend. Floats or sinks to the sides of the toilet bowl. If it's smeared to the sides of the bowl and sticks, floats, or is hard to flush down, then you've got too much fat in your stool. This pencil-thin stool is a sign of a spleen deficiency and happens when a bowel movement is difficult to end. Stress and overwork triggers this, as well as too many fried or greasy foods, dairy foods, raw fruits and vegetables, even too many cold drinks. A bowel obstruction can be the cause too. Small, round balls like pellets that drop one at a time are the result of liver stagnation, stress, and a lack of exercise, all of which slow down the process of emptying the colon. Greenish stool means that the food passed through your intestines faster than normal, before it could change to brown. Diarrhea is a good example of this. Yellowish means food is moving through your digestive tract too quickly. Gray, pale-looking stool might also be shiny and greasy, might float, and might be foul-smelling due to undigested fat in the stool or excessive use of antacids containing aluminum hydroxide. Is soft or very smelly, a sure sign that your stool contains too many fats in your small intestine. The cause is chronic stress, diabetes, immune deficiency, inadequate fiber, and the use of oral contraceptives and other drugs. White mucus in your stool might indicate your intestines are not functioning at peak efficiency. Either constipation or diarrhea can cause you to see mucus. Is loose like diarrhea. Loose stools and abdominal bloating can be signs of a condition known in Chinese medicine as spleen deficiency. It's linked to tiredness and weak digestion brought on by stress and poor diet. What an ideal bowel movement should look like. Your stool should come out of you fast, within seconds, easily, without straining or discomfort. It should be a medium brown color like a cardboard box. To come out quickly and easily, it should have the consistency of toothpaste. It should be shaped like a banana and be about 4 to 8 inches long. Your stool should enter the water smoothly and once there, descend slowly, not sink like a stone or float. There should be little gas or odor, and you should only have to wipe once, not keeping wiping more blobs. A rule of thumb: if you're in the bathroom longer than a few minutes total, or if you have time to read there, then it's time to give your digestion system a break with internal 911. The best way to stop the cycle of constipation, gas, bloating, and other digestive problems is to detoxify and purify your colon the natural, gentle way with internal 911. You'll want it for sure after you hear about this next chamber of horrors. Laxatives, your colon's worst enemy. They rip through your colon, causing you more pain and eventually disable your colon muscles so they don't work like they're supposed to. Till now, most doctors thought constipation was a minor little annoyance that you could solve with a laxative. That's because laxative companies produce more than 700 laxative products and spend multi-millions promoting them as a quick fix. So, for lack of a better solution, doctors keep recommending them. But recently, the esteemed Mayo Clinic announced that long-term use of stimulant laxatives is downright dangerous to your colon. The doctors at Mayo warned, if you frequently use certain laxatives over a period of weeks or months, they can decrease your colon's natural ability to contract and actually worsen constipation. In severe cases, overuse of laxatives can damage nerves, muscles, and tissues of the large intestine. Study shows laxatives don't work for people over 65, and if you're younger, you don't want to be dependent on them. Doctors Pettigrew, Watt, and Sheldon were shocked at their own research results in a study done of the effectiveness of synthetic over-the-counter laxatives on elderly people, which appeared in Health Technology Assessment. Studying only people aged 65 or older, the doctors concluded that they couldn't recommend any laxatives as the most effective, and that in 3 trials, people got no benefit at all from using store-bought laxatives to prevent or relieve constipation. Some people use suppositories or even get regular enemas, but those only clean out about 8 inches of the very end of your colon. But your colon is 5 feet long, so an enema leaves you with more than 4 feet of backed up mess it can't get to. And neither of these remedies can restore your colon to health or keep the toxins from invading the rest of your body. But the ingredients of internal 911 can do all that and more. This 100% all-natural advanced formula contains herbs that act like gentle laxatives with natural stimulants that clean out the toxins while restoring your colon walls back to health. This way, your colon gets back to functioning at a normal pace for regular bowel movements. You won't believe what comes out of you till you see it for yourself. The most surprising thing to most people who try internal 911 is what a relief it is when their body starts releasing the pounds of old, caked-on stuff. Often, there are dark blobs, or lumps, or strings of brown or gray stuff covered with mucus, even parasites. Yuck. Sometimes your excrement will be disc-shaped, molded like the inside of your colon walls, because it's been packed in for so long. Many people report they expel so much that their stomach appears flatter. People ask them if they've lost weight, and suddenly they can wear a belt again, or pants that were too tight. When you get results this spectacular, it's such a great feeling. No matter what comes out, you'll be so happy your colon is finally free and clear of this putrid, dangerous mess. Just look at how these amazing ingredients in Internal 911 work to help detoxify and purify your body at last. Internal 911's triple action formula does what the others can't. Here's why Internal 911 beats all the rest. It is the only herbal cleansing formula that can do all of this for you at the same time. Action number 1. Internal 911 breaks down the built-up, crusty layers of decayed fecal matter by gently scraping and scouring your colon walls clean. Action number 2. Internal 911 purifies and carries out all the bad stuff so toxins can't invade your bloodstream and other organs. Action number 3. Internal 911 tones, nourishes, and helps restore your colon walls so your natural peristalsis can work regularly every day. Starting the very first day you take it, Internal 911's advanced soluble fiber formula actually begins to work its triple action magic to get you feeling great fast. And in as little as a few days, you wake up feeling better than you have in years or even decades. The Internal 911 formula contains a proprietary blend of the following all-natural ingredients designed to overcome the blockage and decaying waste built up inside your digestive tract. Most people stay constipated because they don't get enough fiber in their diet. But thanks to the psyllium husk powder found in Internal 911, you get a gentle, soluble fiber that creates bulk in your stool. That's because psyllium keeps stool moving through your digestive tract and draws water into the stool. Psyllium also stimulates your colon to keep stool moving at an optimum speed. But that's not all. Psyllium is also a godsend if you experience occasional diarrhea. That's because psyllium also soaks up extra water to keep your stool firm as it makes its way out of your colon. Bentonite clay, also called montemorillonite clay, helps detoxify your body and defend against illness. Its positive benefits have already been put to use for centuries around the world in order to promote better health and ward off disease. Bentonite clay benefits your body by helping to expel many of the toxins that we are exposed to numerous times each and every day. These everyday toxins come from common products like paint, cleaning supplies, low-quality unpurified water, pesticides that farmers use on our food crops. And don't forget about the toxins that we are subjected to from an unhealthy diet filled with low-quality processed foods. Bentonite clay benefits your body by helping to draw out and expel many of these toxins and therefore increase immunity and reduce inflammation. Due to its chemical structure, bentonite clay essentially seeks toxins in the body to bind with them and then help remove these toxins. Electromagnetic radiations, like cell phones and microwaves, chemicals, impurities, and heavy metals from the gut, skin, and mouth that it is bound to. Black walnut hull has also been used in herbal medicines for thousands of years. It has been used throughout history for treatment of intestinal problems, snake bites, ulcers, scurvy, and one of the most effective laxatives available. It's a good source of beta-carotene, acids, calcium, iron, magnesium, manganese, phosphorus, potassium, selenium, silicone, zinc, tannin, B vitamins, and vitamin C. Black walnut hull is also considered a tonic that aids digestion and the intestinal system. Perhaps its most well-known property is its ability to fight intestinal parasites. The next superstar ingredient is oak bran powder. The fiber in oak bran can keep you from becoming constipated by increasing the bulk of your stool and helping to keep it soft. In a Canadian study, researchers found that adding oat bran biscuits to the daily diet of patients produced a marked improvement in bowel frequency and consistency. You can become constipated if your diet is lacking in fiber. By making sure you incorporate fiber into your day, accompanied by an adequate amount of fluids, you will help prevent constipation by keeping your stool soft and easy to move. Flaxseed is an outstanding source of soluble fiber. This is the type of fiber that helps your digestive process along. Flaxseed is an excellent source of omega-3 fatty acids, and they contribute to digestive regularity by lubricating your system. You want things in your diet that are multifunctional in that they have micronutrients in them like vitamins and minerals, and also help with digestion and fiber, explains registered dietitian Shea Rareback, Director of Nutrition at the Mailman Center for Child Development at the University of Miami, Miller School of Medicine in Florida. She goes on to say that omega-3s are an added benefit. Omega-3s are anti-inflammatory. Inflammation is probably the cause of most of our problems and chronic conditions. The Internal 911 proprietary formula also consists of additional superstar ingredients that will all help to clear out the years of waste in your gut. These ingredients include prune powder, aloe vera powder, apple pectin powder, L-acetiophilus, and glucosamine powder. Retrain your colon for regular elimination. If you've been constipated for months or even years, you've got to help your colon remember what healthy bowel elimination should feel like. With these 10 potent nutrients working together synergistically, you can help restore optimum bowel health, remove decades of fecal matter lining your colon, and enjoy it when you go. All this power in one simple formula. Combining these powerful herbs and nutrients in one formula whose ingredients all work together is critical because it provides everything you need to make true detoxifying possible by breaking down and scouring away the built-up, crusty layers of decayed fecal matter and harmful toxins. Internal 911 carefully and quickly restores your colon back to a normal state of peristalsis to give you the gift of regular bowel movements again. Having all the right ingredients in one remedy is a relief too, because with Internal 911, you can take it once a day and you're done. You don't have to mix or measure anything, keep track of several bottles, or worry that you might have forgotten the dosage that day. With Internal 911, you know you're getting the best detoxification and purification ingredients together in one daily dose.
Enjoy lifelong health and energy for a few cents a day with the supercharged Internal 911. If you were to buy a month's supply of the constipation fighting ingredients in Internal 911 individually, it could cost you over $800. That translates into a whopping $25 a day. Yet, with Internal 911, you can enjoy the daily health benefits for less than you'd spend for a cup of coffee. That's a small price to pay for what could keep you energized, pain-free, healthy, and youthful for life. Factor in any savings from doctor's visits and medications you may no longer need, and our Internal 911 becomes even more of a bargain. The healthy choice that's healthy on your wallet. Roar with boundless energy. Enjoy pain-free living day after day. Defeat hidden constipation syndrome. Glow with renewed youthfulness. Rid your body of toxins. Overcome your fatigue and strained, painful visits to the bathroom. Improve your digestion and live free of gas, bloating, and constipation. Plus, you can use the money you save and your newfound good health to have some fun. Look, Internal 911 is completely different than the garbage, low-quality, healthy digestive, constipation-preventing, fatigue-fighting supplements that you see filling the shelves of your local supermarket. Those big companies get massive price breaks to crank out millions and millions of bottles of super low-quality supplements, pills, and potions that are completely worthless. And Internal 911 is very different than any other so-called constipation-fighting supplements on the market today, as they are missing the active herbal ingredients found in this amazing supplement. We do the complete opposite here at Fight Age Labs. We use the most cutting-edge research and then circle the globe to find the very best ingredients in the most pure formulations for all our supplements, specifically Internal 911. But with that said, it literally limits the supply of the amazing life-altering supplement to only a couple hundred bottles. The regular price for Internal 911 is $120 per bottle, which is a complete bargain if you take into consideration that we only use the most pure blend of herbs formulated from thousands of years of accumulated knowledge from traditional medicines, which we then ship to our independent FDA-approved lab and formulate each and every capsule using the most advanced equipment known to man. And then these small quantities are shipped directly to your door. Internal 911 is not available in any store or on any other website. Here's another thing. If you tried to get your hands on all the ingredients in a single capsule of Internal 911 separately, you'd pay well over $120. But since you've made the cut into our special VIP group, you won't pay $120. You won't even pay $99.95, not even $79.95. Nope, you don't pay any of those prices. When you take action right now, you'll get your hands on a full bottle of Internal 911 in this special VIP offer for only $69.95. That's a savings of over $50 off the regular price and about $1 per pill. Do you think that eliminating unhealthy organisms, regulating your bowel movements, eliminating toxins from your body, and just flat out being more healthy and knowing that your body is getting all of the support it needs is worth a measly $1? We think so too. But we're not stopping there. If you act right away and reserve 4 bottles of Internal 911, you'll have a spot in our private VIP test group, which entitles you to our VIP pricing at only $49.95 per bottle. That's more than half off, a savings of $70 per bottle. Why would we approve such a drastic price discount for you? The answer is actually simple. In our pursuit to push the boundaries of our research, we need people to share their real, actual results with us. Specifically, the ever-increasing benefits that begin to start when you've been taking Internal 911 for 30 days or more. As a result of that goal, we have instructed the lab to set aside an entire supply of Internal 911 so that you can share with us your success stories. And our team of scientists will have a growing body of evidence to show the long-term properties of this amazing product. Think about it. You'd pay more than $69.95 for one visit to your doctor, a trip to the grocery store, or even a nice dinner out for 2. You can expect to pay upwards of $100 just for an appointment with your doctor. And none of these things, not even your doctor, can give you the 24/7 complete peace of mind that comes when you take Internal 911 even just once a day. For about $1 a pill, you can guarantee your body is getting the kind of total support it needs to eliminate unhealthy organisms and rotting waste matter, turn back the clock, gain all your energy, lose a bunch of weight, and much more. Are you ready to experience a healthy digestive system with Internal 911? Good, but we're going to make you a deal you can't pass up. You don't even have to make that decision now. In fact, we are so totally confident that Internal 911 is going to change your life for the better, let you eliminate hidden constipation syndrome, parasites, support a healthy digestive system, and get on the path to total body health. We're going to let you try Internal 911 for 3 full months. And if for any reason you're not fully delighted with the results, simply return the unused portion and we'll buy it back. That's right, we'll send you a full 4-bottle supply right now. And if at any time you decide it's not working for you, just return the unused portion and we'll buy it back. Plus, we'll give you $100 for giving it an honest try. That's a better than 100% money-back guarantee. We can't make this deal much better than that, don't you agree? Have we gone insane? Maybe we've lost it a little bit, but we want to personally get our awesome Internal 911 into as many hands as we can before our supply runs out of inventory. We're 100% convinced of the power of Internal 911. We are willing to stick our neck out there and take all the risk. Have you ever seen anyone else stand behind their product like this? We want you to experience the effects of our proprietary blend of active herbs for yourself and wake up to a healthier, more balanced, constipation-free, and happy you. And if you don't, we will give you your money back plus $100. We have a hunch that Internal 911 is the one thing that you're missing right now, even if you're taking other supplements, even if you have a great diet and exercise program already in place. But you won't know that if you don't try it. Let me give you fair warning. Because of the dramatic results that people like you are already experiencing, you may find out that you need to be humble when people start to compliment you on how healthy and happy you look. Here's the situation though. You're really going to need to act right now. We've only set aside a certain number of bottles for our VIP membership. When they're gone, they're gone. Picture this. Imagine the confidence and excitement you're going to feel flooding into your body as you finally achieve a healthy digestive system. Eliminate severe stomach pain, gas, bloating, discomfort, and chronic low energy, all while eradicating unhealthy bacteria. Plus, feeling 20 years younger. No more digestive problems, which include embarrassing gas, constipation, high blood pressure, migraines, and sugar cravings, all resulting from the toxic buildup of waste and fecal matter inside you. Can you imagine living without all that? Imagine your healthy body more balanced. Your confidence soars as your health is strong. All your friends and family taking notice. With Internal 911 and our team of researchers always striving to find the next, best, most cutting-edge improvements and enhancement in digestive health, You'll never have to go at it alone. So right now, you have two options as I see it. Option one, you can keep spending hundreds of dollars on new books, diets, doctor's visits, and potions, and try to make it on your own with zero results, endless frustration. Option two, if we haven't sold out by the time you see this, join us right now and get your personal supply of internal 911 on its way to you. Finally, total colon health. But hurry, I can't stress this enough. You need to act now to secure your place in our VIP test group. There are literally hundreds of people watching this very same video right now, and soon there will be a button appearing below this video. When you do see it, you need to click it right away and fill out the information on the very next page to get your spot secured. And because you've watched all the way to this point, it becomes clear to me that two things are true about you. One, you're serious about ridding your body of the deadly toxic waste inside you, improving your digestive health, eliminating that bad gas, constipation, irritability, and foggy thinking, and you're ready to take action. Also, two, you know that you're looking for something to take you to the next level of energy and feeling good, something that will help you from the inside out. To give your body the fuel needed to eliminate unhealthy organisms and supercharge your body. What you need to do now is click the Add to Cart button below before it disappears. However, if the next page says sold out, we apologize in advance because if someone else has already taken your spot, you've missed out on this fantastic opportunity. We urge you not to let that happen. Click the button below, fill out the next page with your information, and we'll rush your first shipment of internal 911 straight to your door. We'll ship your supply out to you no matter where in the world you live. Then, in less than 48 hours after receiving it, you can start experiencing a healthier digestive system by eliminating unhealthy organisms that cause bloating, leaking gut, fatigue, depression, and more. Plus, you'll support your quest to feel better overall. Just click the button to see if you made the final cut and to see if your spot is still available. Don't forget, when you order the 4-bottle option, the price of internal 911 drops even lower to just $49.95 per bottle and about $1 per pill. That's more than half off and a savings of over $70 per bottle. Remember, if you're not satisfied for any reason, you can return the unused portion of your internal 911 bottle and get a full refund plus $100 just for trying it. You really have nothing to lose. After 90 days, just prove to us that you tried it, and if it did not work, we'll send you $100 in addition to your refund. Click the button below right now to get started before it's too late. There's no time to waste. We wish we could make this decision for you and press the button so we could personally guarantee that you'd get your spot. But it's up to you now. Remember the saying, you snooze, you lose? Well, this saying is especially true for people trying to gain total colon and body health. Why do we say that? Because if you let life pass you by and snooze on this opportunity, you have absolutely zero chance to experience the difference internal 911 will have in your life and overall internal well-being. Click the button on this page and claim your spot in our exclusive private test group before it's taken away by someone else. One final thing. Do you secretly finding yourself looking at other people thinking, why can't I look and feel as good as them? Or that somehow you seem different because your friends never complain of digestive issues, low energy, and a slew of other ailments? Well, it doesn't have to be that way anymore. You can be that person. Click the button below and get your personal supply of internal 911 now, and don't give Father Time another minute of your life. Take action. Take control of your digestion and overcome abdominal pressure, diarrhea, gastric discomfort, and change your life. Be one of the very first people in the entire world to get access to this undiscovered dietary constipation and waste eliminating miracle called internal 911. Thank you for watching this video, and I wish you the best of success in life. How many times can you say, I'll do it tomorrow, And you know that we're not guaranteed a tomorrow, right? At this moment, we're standing at a crossroads, you and me. We want to be your partner in better health. We'll do it as a team, or you can live with or anticipate having these common maladies sweep you off your feet. Thrush, sore throat, bloating, gas, constipation, diarrhea, leaky gut, earache, sugar cravings, alcohol cravings, migraines, anxiety, depression, fatigue, indigestion, backache, vaginitis, foggy thinking, itching, acne, rheumatism, arthritis, ulcers, food sensitivities, acid reflux, GERD, hyperactivity, sinus inflammation, irritability, dizziness, low sex drive, cracked nails, skin infections, athlete's foot, chronic pain, muscle weakness, alcoholism, asthma, Addison's disease, chronic fatigue, irritable bowel syndrome, IBS, PMS and PMT, depression, anxiety disorders, psoriasis, eczema, weight gain, thyroid dysfunction, impotence, and too many others to name here. And yes, possibly even cancer. Unfortunately, just look at the stats. People who don't know what you and I have talked about have to live with these maladies. You don't, not anymore. This is your chance to claim your life and your wellness back. Take action now, and please let us hear from you soon. We are looking forward to telling you what the medical industry won't and guiding you to safer, gentler ways to heal. Starting in 14 days from now, we see you feeling better than ever. By the way, there's no other constipation fighting solution that clears out your system like this on the market. Plus, there's no need to go on some wacky diet, follow a costly treatment, or take harmful drugs only to have all your problems return, even with a vengeance when you stop. Now, here's an unexpected thing about Internal 911 you're really going to like. You feel so good, so fast. Enjoy the extra unexpected benefits of the Internal 911 Colon Cleanse formula. Doctors and researchers agree that Internal 911 is an exceptional colon cleanser and total body detoxifier. But once customers started cleansing their colons on a regular basis, an amazing thing happened. Phone calls and letters started to roll in from people telling stories of other great health benefits they got from it. Unforeseen happy side effects came as a very pleasant surprise once people got their digestive problems straightened out. The Internal 911 formula makes you feel more energetic and uplifted. When you detoxify, one of the first things you notice is that your energy comes back and that old sluggishness no longer drags you down. You might find you have more energy to work longer, exercise more, get things done around the house, do volunteer work, be more productive in every aspect, or just have more fun in your life. For instance, you may quickly see that Internal 911 helps you to counteract stress and supports deficient adrenal glands that cause fatigue. Other customers report feeling positive effects as the formula also fights adrenal exhaustion and helps regulate your cortisol, which, when out of whack, depletes your energy levels. These added extra surprise benefits of Internal 911 make total sense because when you clean out your colon, everything else in your body feels it's back to normal again. And nothing in the world feels better than that. You can surely see that it's worth it to give Internal 911 a try. When you start using Internal 911, it's a truly amazing experience. You can literally feel your insides start calming down after only a day or two. And because there are no fasting diets, no colonics, no icky liquids, and no harsh stimulants that make you uncomfortable, all you feel is the purifying effects that lead to good health. You feel lighter, thinner, relieved, and just plain happier. You feel your body thanking you for finally letting go of the gunk. That's how good you feel every day after you eliminate your toxic buildup with Internal 911. So, if you want to become so regular that you don't have to strain just to produce a few hard rocks a few times a week, if you want to end the cycle of uncertainty, cramping, and pain that comes with an irritating, unstable bowel situation, If you want to get rid of embarrassing gas and a bloated stomach, if you want to stop feeling so sluggish and tired all the time, if you want to get rid of awful side effects of bad digestion, then there's only one solution. Get started on Internal 911 right away to sweep your colon clean now. Your body gets the full benefits of Internal 911's triple action formula that breaks down and gets rid of dangerous fecal buildup, purifies your colon of unwanted waste matter, tones, nourishes, and restores your colon for regular smooth bowel movements. A fiber blend that cleans out your entire digestive tract, not just a few inches as suppositories and enemas do, and saves you from being laxative dependent. Powerful herbs such as psyllium husk powder, bentonite clay, black walnut hull, and aloe vera powder that give you unexpected side benefits aside from the actual detoxing itself, such as lower cholesterol, a flatter stomach, a healthy glow, more energy, and an overall feeling of greater well-being. A pure formula produced in a certified GMP licensed facility using top-of-the-line equipment and meticulous manufacturing standards set by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration. Please don't hesitate. If you don't act today, you might be looking back at this moment in the future when it's too late, wishing you took action. Click on the Add to Cart button below to start taking control of your body and your life now. To the fortunate few who are about to reserve your supply of Internal 911 and get on the other side, we have an exclusive surprise waiting for you right after you do. We'll see you there in just a minute. And we're so confident you'll love Internal 911 and what it can do for you that we're giving you an unconditional 90-day money-back guarantee plus $100 cash. Bottom line, you love it or you don't pay. Internal 911's guarantee. Now, all that's left to say is yes. Rush my risk-free supply of Internal 911, the brand new breakthrough product for relieving irritable bowel syndrome, chronic pain, a bloated belly, and embarrassing gas and bad breath. Eradicating toxic buildup without changing your lifestyle. Plus, the added health benefits associated with Internal 911 can be the answer you have been waiting for. Don't pass up this opportunity to end the search for an answer to promoting healthy digestion and more. The answer is here. Get yours now. Click on the Add to Cart button below. And remember, your satisfaction is 100% guaranteed, plus $100 if you're not happy after 90 days. What are you waiting for? A new, balanced, healthier life can be yours. That's Internal 911's guarantee. This is your chance. You need to act now. Get your supply of toxin eliminating, constipation fighting, anti-bloating, anti-parasite, antifungal, pain removing, digestion enhancing, energy boosting, age reversing Internal 911. Click the big orange Add to Cart button below right now.